Hello everyone, my name is Adreden and we are in Adreden End. This is my mod. It is coming together and most of the fine tuning I guess is done for version 1, or well, test version 1 I guess is more accurate. Alright, so since the last episode I did a bit of stuff. I got my forge fully put together and I procured this little building here. I think we have to go outside and clear some zombies out. Now that it's nighttime, or daytime, I can go out and finish them off. Yeah, they were all over the place. I could hear them, but I stayed hidden all night. I figured it was just easier for a night, considering that I've run out of medicines and whatnot. I don't think that guy's dead. Oh, knew it. Spend some points too. There we go. Yeah, I still have not got my new boom arm for my mic, meaning that it's a little bit difficult to deal with the microphone, and it probably sounds a little slightly echoey because it's got to be further away from my face than normal. But yeah, should be okay. Now, I found this here thing, and it had a workbench in it, and so I was like, well, I'll give it a try, and I went in, and it's an actual working workbench. So for now, it's pretty good base. Let me see here. It's not kinda. It is. It's over here. This is the building we just finished looting not too long ago. Sorry about that. Still got a cold. Yeah, so there's that. For some reason you were kind of hard to hear. You can't hit me from a mile away. Okay, good. So I don't know if there's really anything I need. Have I bought... You know, that might be another thing that's affecting my thought process in this, is if I bought any healing factor. Yeah, I did, so... Oh, well, that's fine. Okay, just keep that in mind now. Don't tweak with the respire sites anymore. Okay, good. What other things am I going to do here? Living off the land. Most of this, yeah, one of these days I'll get this converted into something different, because I really don't like most of this, but that's okay. Okay. These were all pretty darn good. I do really like the parkour a lot. It's pretty nice. Physician, first aid bandages, and plaster casts. What the heck do I want? Pack mule would be useful. I've got a lot of points I need to spend, so. I've also got to see how the respire sites work for this, because I've decided that they gave you a little bit of extra carrying ability, because, I mean, if you got more energy, you can carry more stuff. But it's kind of a tough one, because, I mean, you got to balance that with the actual, like, ability of the fibers in your muscles to deal with it, and the amount of, like, glycogen that they can take in and use. So, I don't know, it's a tricky thing, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's better for doing these things next. So, let me see. Parkour. Well, let's buy a little bit of this. And that. And then another one of those. You know, this would probably be pretty good. I haven't really done too much of this stuff here. Effectively, hide in shadows, 15% more effectively, muffled noises. Yeah. Buy, like, a little bit more of this, because at nighttime, it's kind of nice to sneak away from the zombies every now and then. Oh, lockpicking. Yes, I should. Wait a second. It's still maybe not quite right. And headshots for zombies. This is the current state of the damage modifiers for the zombies. Damage modifier, this means that the headshots do 175% more damage. Joanne! Good morning! How's it going this morning? This is the legs, I think, of a 40%, because I figured you could damage the knees and stuff a little bit more easily. Like, there's still, you know, you could beat the crap out of their legs and it's not going to kill them. But, you know, hurting their legs is not a problem. And then damage modifier on the body, that's the 80%. So, or maybe it's the opposite way. Yeah, this is, they have a little bit less likelihood on the torso. And yeah, that's how it's laid out. It's kind of weird. Maybe I can find a way to make it so that it looks like, you know, so this says like head. There's probably a entry for this somewhere in the localization that I don't know where it is yet, but that's pretty, that should be pretty easy to look up. Yeah, I'll take a look at that. Anyhow, that's all done. We have a couple more points to spend. I'm wasting my day. Fortitude would be nice. Problem is, there isn't really like a whole lot here. But actually just getting the extra health would be nice, so. This is currently level 5, so. Buy one more level of that and one more level of this. Mic is working again, good, thank you. Okay. Yeah, so I moved over to this area of town. Not entirely, like I decided to set my forge up here because this is just a tiny little garage. It's got the workbench, and so yeah, it's not too bad. There'll probably be sleepers in here at some point, which kind of sucks. But it's got a lot of these good houses around here, so I can loot them up pretty quick. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much that. So I spent some time yesterday working on my factory POI. I think the main goal right now is, like, now that we've got a little bit more powerful like clubs, we should just sort of focus on getting into the military base, getting the next level of Respire sites, and then we'll get everything else done. Now, I was also thinking that I would like to make these, but what am I missing? Clay. Okay. And I would also need a bat. Now, I don't know what the thoughts are on making a bat. I mean, I don't know. You guys have to let me know. Health nut, level 5. You can still... You have shown how cool that is. Yeah, that's true. Where is that one? Agility, intellect, strength. Should be in here, shouldn't it? Healing factor. Yeah, well, I spent all my points, so we'll have to look for it. And my restream must be a little bit behind what I'm saying today. I mean, it probably normally is, but hey, that's okay, I guess. Anyhow, yeah, so I have a shovel. Once I got the forge running, I basically just made some clay, or I made some forged iron. So I'm just going to do this real quick. We're going to just get a little bit of clay. I'll melt it down, and we're going to hopefully make a thagomizer club, because I think that's way better. What monitor do you think I should use for gaming, dude? What do you use? Well, I mean, I started off with a really annoying, not really annoying, it was a 19-inch square screen. That's not great for doing YouTube, right? So I don't know where you're starting from, but I would say get at least a 1080, what is it, 9x16 monitor, right? Like, that's step one. What do I have now? It's like a 27-inch ultra high def Samsung. I don't know the exact model number off the top of my head, but I can try to let you know somehow. Maybe I'll either ping me on, like, in the comments or on Discord. Okay, I'm actually just chatting and digging, aren't I? Yeah, let's move on from here. And or I'll try to remember to pick that up for tomorrow. I also got to open these up before we go. So yeah, actually maybe we'll do that right now. Let's just hack these open. Pair. Sorry, the pauses are mostly because, like, I still have coughs and sniffles. I'm just trying to keep them out of the stream, you know. Hopefully it's working. More nails. Great. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure, because I've got the progress kind of like in between how I want it and vanilla. Gun. Okay. Things like the bat. Let's see here. Pine bat. I don't actually have the skill. Now, for this test version, maybe I should just unlock it and let people just have it. Now, I mean, I guess it's the difference between, like, if you, like, make a cricket bat, you can make a cricket bat pretty easily with just carving out some wood, say with like an axe or something, you know. You just get a board and hack these little parts away just to get you enough for a handle. If you wanted to make a really crude bat that was kind of square and lumpy, you could definitely do that with an axe as well. Just instead of being more of a rectangular profile up here, it would be more square or octagonal or some sort of, you know, dodecahedron kind of thing. Yeah, not a hedron, but anyhow, dodecagon, I guess. But, you know, I was in shop class, you know, and it's not crazy hard to make a bat on a lathe, but it, you know, a little bit of knowledge there. So I don't know. What do we think? Should we just say, bah, we'll just take that off for now, or what? Dan Phoenix, how's it going? I meant healing factor. Oh yeah, healing factor. No worries. Does it have a custom mesh or body? That thing you're gonna make. It's got a custom mesh. I've done a few of the meshes myself. I've bought a few meshes and found some free ones, and I also have a friend, D-Bat, who makes some wonderful models for me, so we've got some good stuff. Anyhow, let's get this clay going so I can get this thing made. Let me see. First off, we'll turn it on. Let's just get these out of the way. And I'll just let that run for a few minutes, and then we'll make that. And there should also be a white version, but I think I've kind of... Yeah, this one here... I gotta figure out why it says glass, because this shouldn't say glass here. But, I don't know. But I don't know, we could go with the white version or the black version. What do people want? Oh, you're heading off. Okay. Yep, have a good morning, monetization, please. Okay, well, I think for the sake of testing, because it's totally arbitrary on my part, whether or not a bat has the ability to be crafted, early game. It's alright, coughing. I'm going to maybe remove the learning restriction for the test version. And maybe I'll add it in again later on. If I forget in the future, just remind me, like if I just happen to forget doing it. So that's going to be a CM. And then safe gravel. Unique Goddess! Thank you for the host! That's awesome. Much appreciated. Okay. Yeah, let's see here. Bat. Probably this one. But yeah, I'm just gonna give myself the one. See, I just did this like the other day. Because I was thinking, yeah, maybe I want to make a schematic and maybe I don't. And so that's where I'm kind of right on the fence. There's a number of bats that you can actually get. Like, some of these ones are Zith bats. And I haven't fully integrated Zith's stuff with my stuff. So you have a bunch of his mods, which are very similar to the ones you'd find in, like, Ravenhurst or something. Versus the ones that I've got, which, like, there's a black metal bat, a pine bat. Some of these ones are for Darkmiss, who's another awesome YouTuber that I sometimes game with. And then old bat, which in theory you can find, but I haven't had much luck finding it yet, so might have to tweak the I guess the loot for that somewhere. Yeah, I don't know, try to figure that one out. Anyhow, I'm just sort of chatting a lot, I guess. Not getting much done, so let's do something, shall we? You can also, I think there should be nailed. Oh, is there not a recipe? There might be a recipe for this, but there's no description, so I need to do some more localization stuff. Thought I'd nailed down all the localization, but apparently, because this isn't my mod, I didn't actually touch these ones. Okay, well, good to remember. I will try to do that one later. And this hoe is not a hoe. That's got the wrong icon. Oh, that's because it's not mine. Okay, I understand. Okay. So let's say that I'm going to get rid of this thing to make this particular bat. Excuse me. And now, in theory, everyone should have it unlocked. Because, yeah. But we don't have any glue. So, let's get that done. So, Thagomizer mod. I don't know if anybody mentioned black or white, but we're going to go for it. I'm doing alright. Oh, black one. Alright, we're doing the black one. Though he says the black bat sounds good. The black bat, though, I think is an iron, or is a metal bat. But we're going to go with the black. Pine bat. Where is the other bat? Yeah, definitely got to go through and tweak some of these names, especially for the Zith's bat one. Maybe I'll just take Zith's bats out? I don't know. Maybe... I don't know. Maybe I'll talk to him and figure out something. Because it is not entirely compatible with what I've done. Which is fine. Pine bat. Naming bat. Okay. So maybe there's not a recipe for that bat yet. Okay, at any rate, we can quickly get campfire going. And then I can... I think I have... I better have... Well then. Get on my bike. Here's the campfire. A nice little thing here. Okay, so we made a level 3 Thagomizer mod. You know what? Did I might have done this too. Recipes. An iron pipe club. This is just a metal pipe. Right. So there's no... For some reason this recipe's not working. There should be a recipe... where's my pen? I need to write this down. It's a pen. Just one second. I'll just gotta like think to myself as I'm doing this. Yeah, so there should be a slight way to do this. So let's take this. I'm surprised I can't do this. Let's go to workstation. Okay, so it's probably just in here that I've done that. Okay, recipe, iron pipe club. So yeah, maybe, because I think I can use this thing as a... Okay, yeah, so because of the way the iron pipe works, like what I wanted is for it to be able to be, like, you could pick it up, you could find them occasionally, like, on the ground, in the world, ideally, like, in someone's house or something, right, or a junkyard. Turn off. Sorry about that. But yeah, there's the pipe club. But we can also craft them. I don't know why it's level 6 right off the bat. Should be whatever your level is. For crafting, no. And the model is way off. It's so weird, like, the differences between blocks, items, and, like, melee weapons and stuff, like, the way that the whole game works. This is like, yeah, the club looks really large there for some weird reason, but it's actually maybe a bit better for the pipe. We will get like this. There. I'm just gonna take a screenshot. There. I need that for having a better thing. Okay, a better thumbnail. I think what I can do, maybe I can't. You modify. No, I didn't. Not on this one. Ah, dang. What am I crafting there? Stop. Okay, that's fine. Well, let's put this away because I don't need it. But I do need to get a bat, so I need glue. So I need some water and pipe. So the best way for me to do that is to go back over to the other area. So much running around. Airplane! To the bike. And we're gonna go do that. And then, ideally, we can get this Thagomizer working because it's way more powerful as a weapon. Hey, Arlene, what's up? I don't know what is out here. Hopefully not a cliff past that tree. Alright. Anyways, what's new with you guys? What's a weird dithered effects on the landscape? Okay, I guess we're gonna have a chance to fight some zombies. Kinda nice. Pick up a bunch of this stuff here. And to do this. One of the things, yeah, I want to do... What? There was 2 of them there? Oh, that's so weird. You're not dead. You might be dead. Yeah, you're dead. Just like, don't know. Now, I started watching also Black Summer. Anyone else watch that? I don't think Games for Kicks liked it. From what I can recall from his tweets. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, I thought it's an interesting take on everything with the zombie thing. I guess it's been like a couple months in that one. It's interesting to me because trying to set up the mod, I keep thinking to myself, okay, like, every little thing I put in the game matters, right? So, like, if you look at the brick building that I'm living in, you know, the bricks in the building, some of them have fallen out of the wall, right? Which suggests advanced decay. And you can see that in some of the buildings too, that some of the things have fallen apart. Like roofs have collapsed and stuff. Sometimes it's because of actually not that great. You know, explosions and stuff that have happened. And other ones, it's probably because, yikes, of just sort of faulty building and such. But like, for example, like I added, where are they? One of those small little twisted trees. Some of those into my POI yesterday, and I'm thinking to myself, is it actually going to be like the case that this parking lot wouldn't have been used for that much time? Yeah, so it's always interesting when you're doing your world building, how much time plays into the whole thing. Oh, I gotta get out of here. Dying of heat. It's too warm. Have fun in the desert, zombies. Hope you don't become too burnt and leathery. Okay. So, you know what I could do? No, because I need the cooking pot. So we need to... It's like they're spawning doubles in. Wonder if that's like a bug that hasn't really been noticed. I've always thought that that was the case, though, too, for quite a while, that things are getting spawned in double. Now, I'm going to slow down here just for a sec. I mean, I've got to worry about this dog. But there is possibilities of landmines, and I don't like landmines blowing me up. Maybe you do, but it's not my thing. Okay. Did you end up catching any of my stream last night? Did not. Basically, as soon as I ended my stream, I had to do a lot of stuff for my family. So, yeah. Sorry, Dan. And then yesterday I was super busy. I went out and did some shopping, and I had to do some chores around the house. But today I probably have time to watch some. Are you streaming again today, or do I get a chance to just catch up on your stream? Either one works for me. Map. This house. We're close to this place again. So we'll just grab a couple chunks of snow and move out. I'll be probably... Yeah, I don't know. I gotta get out of this area. So you get to catch up on my stream. Okay, awesome. Well then I'll watch. Some of it, as much as I can, anyhow. And we'll see. Alright. Get some snow before the snowmen get me. Because we need that murky water. Would anybody be interested in me making like a really mocking mod? Ooh, that doesn't sound good. I was thinking about building a mod that was like mocking the style that the Fun Pimps seem to go into. Make things like incredibly easy and just given to you and low cycle on stuff. I don't know. It'd be a lot of work probably still though to remove a bunch of stuff. But maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe just bypass things like a lot and see how it went. Okay. Bottled murky water. Go. It was a bit of a waste of fuel, I guess, but it'll be okay. Yeah, just like super, I don't know, arcadey and easy. I don't know. I feel like that's the direction the Fun Pimps are going in. So glue. One glue actually is already made. Bones. Let's grab some bones. There we go. And never mind. We have all the glue we need. Fantastic. Well, it still doesn't hurt to have extra water because I am running low on it. Use. And I seem to run through a lot of it, so yeah. What about Succo mode? Modi? Maybe? Yeah, well that's sort of the thing, is like I kind of want to make a point with it if I was to do it. The point is that there's some people who would like the game to be what it is, some people would like to be harder, and if it gets too easy, it may as well be a different game, kind of thing. I don't know. That's sort of the point I'm trying to get at with it. Because like, yeah, you remove, like in True Survival Alpha 15, to make leather, you needed brains and coal to make like cured leather, and then you needed to like change that leather into real leather by like drying it and working it a bit. And I mean, there's other steps about leather too, like scraping the hide and stuff that they just don't include at all. And you know, that's reasonable to not include absolutely everything. But on the other hand, you know, now it's just you get hide, which is now leather. And if you continue that process, like, you know, you may as well just one-shot a zombie and it gives you like 10 dukes, maybe a couple of like iron, some weapons, and you know, like that kind of stuff, like just super duper like poppy and easy. I don't know, I feel like that's kind of the direction they're going, which takes the entire survival aspect out, but anyhow, that's just my thoughts on that whole thing. I'm gonna leave this here, like the water and stuff, and now that I've got the glue that I need, I'll just, you know, finish making that up on my own time. Where did I leave my bike? There it is. Anyhow, that torch is gone. That's sort of the thought. So every zombie would give you loot, but ideally it would just pop right into your inventory, because that seems like the direction. That would be a super easy poppy game. Don't hit a landmine, don't hit a landmine, no landmines. Yay! It'd be funny if some POIs were upside down. That would be interesting. I don't know that there's an easy way to invert any of the POIs. I'm sure Pyle could do it with some alterations to his editor. I mean, it'd just be a matter of reversing the load order of the blocks in his editor, probably, and then just yeah, doing something like that. But I guess the other thing which you might be thinking of is like putting it so that so it's like even easier to find get all the loot and stuff. Yeah. Stop that. Okay, maybe now we can make this thing that I want. It only took all day. There we go. And a pine bat. Craft that thing up. Maybe it needs more time. Maybe that's the balance, is just to give it more time. Put that in there and make some, let me see here. I think I'm gonna want recipes. We need wood. Say 15. More water, and then whatever else to make into glue. Done. I'll use a bit of that. Get rid of that one. I should cook this meat up. I'll do that on my own time, I think. I took some of my character. Well, I'm gonna put this spear mod away for now because I don't really have the right kind of stick for it, so. Yeah. Okay, pine bat. Let's actually just equip this and see if we can see the whole changing happening. There's the bat. It's right here. Bat. Modify. The Thagomizer is right here. We take the Thagomizer mod and we just go boop. And now we got our Thagomizer. Yeah. Now this weapon, I believe, is a lot more powerful. Maybe I didn't make it quite as powerful as I wanted here. Oh, it's got a lot of power attack damage, but it's got 23 damage. I don't know, maybe I figured that was right. Versus 7 and 15, or... It seems like it should be more damaging than this thing. It's probably close to equivalent to the spiked club, would be my guess, but maybe because it's a signature weapon, maybe it should be a little bit more powerful? I don't know. Let's go find some zombies. Yeah. There you are. Or you go into a POI and all inside was upside down. Oh yeah, yeah. That could be possible fun too. Houses are much easier. As I've been discovering, building a giant POI kind of sucks. Okay, this should be a one-shotter. So we need to balance it a bit more. How am I going to balance that? Because this thing should be more powerful. Need one shot Thagomizer. There. Like, it should take out these early game zombies, like, easily. Maybe not like a biker or a military dude or something, but, you know, other ones. Hi! The power attack will probably take him out. Nope. At least knocks him down. Yeah. Oh! Get wrecked. Okay, there we go. Billy! How's it going? I didn't catch your Monster Hunter stream yesterday. I was still like super busy, so I didn't catch almost anybody's stuff. Okay, let's don't really need to loot very much. Mostly here to kill some zombies. That's gonna wake somebody up. Yeah, but it's been interesting also learning like how to put in all the different sleepers and sleeper spaces and make it so that they don't pop up. See, like what they've done here is they put a sleeper there, but they put a wall in front of her. You can't see her like spawn in, probably from like over here somewhere. It's an interesting challenge when developing like a POI. I didn't really like consider very well, considering how open my POI is at the moment. It wasn't really my intention for it to be that way. Okay. Yeah, it's always... I find this a weird one too. It's like, if they look super flimsy, yet sometimes it's hard to break them open and stuff, so... I don't know, I guess it's just 7 days. Whatever. We'll just go with that. Alright. Oh yeah, I've also got to change the icon for this, because we have special icons for these weapons. They just, they should change when you put them on there. Change icon. Thagomizer. When wanted. There we go. Add it to the list. That's one of those changes though that doesn't really prevent me from like pushing it out. So, because it doesn't really change the gameplay per se. Like it does a little bit, like in the fact that it makes it a little more easy for you to tell that you need it. Are there people who still play this game that just like run through doors like that without knowing that they're gonna like drop there? Or there's a good chance somebody's gonna drop? Ow! You're dead. Okay. Yeah, so Billy, I don't know if I am actually still on the Discord for the AST. I looked and I can't seem to find anything, so I don't really know what's going on there. Nope. Come on. Done. Dead. Okay. Good. Going forward. Making lots of noise. Let's dance on this junk here. No? No one? Whoa! What? Did you guys... Were you gonna trigger when I was over here? That's not nice. Yeah, this thing's gotta have more oomph. It's supposed to have more oomph. And just doesn't it? Oh, there's one. Way up there. A little bit of blue dye. Sure, let's make this thing blue. Should work. You know what? That's actually not too bad. It was going to be kind of terrible, but it doesn't look bad. And it's good too, because it's like our custom model. No! Ow. Come on, use that bandage. Okay. Oh. One thing I really hate in real life is shower curtains that are like partially closed. I find it kind of creepy not knowing if there's somebody behind in the shower. I don't know why. It just kind of weirds me out. Yeah, it does look like purple heartwood, eh? It's pretty neat. Maybe it's just the material that DBAT used to make the model and how it interacts with the game. Okay, zombie closets, no. I'm guessing there's a boss in here. Just gotta clear my throat before I have to do all this. Okay. I'm hoping my cold is on the way out. So I'm hoping very soon. Hi! That he goes away pretty quick. Ah! Whoa. Done. And you. And you. Wow, I am getting a pretty big headache right now. I think it's because of the coughing. That's kind of sucky. You weren't dead. You are a sneaky, sneaky one. Who else is here? We have time to check this out. It must be like a wandering horde or something. Come on now. Is that Arlene? You seem like you might be running or something. What's going on with you? You look vicious. You're smashing the door. Come on, break it open. Nope, she's not that bad. Okay, dead and done. Well, that'll make getting out here easier. I kind of wouldn't mind doing one of those like house flipper things where like you restore the house to kind of its original state, and then from there you try to get the house in the state that it's in now, you know, like to see if the zombies would actually be able to withstand everything, or make it so that the house was I've kind of been curious about some of the ways that the whole thing unfolds. Like some of these buildings, you're like, would that actually happen? Like, would this roof collapse, or would this thing be broken down by the zombies? Like, with their pathing algorithms, how would they actually try to get the player? Would it match the same thing as what the Fun Pimps have set up as a dungeon? Because I suspect not. But maybe they did set it up and then just let the zombies come after them. I don't know. My guess is they probably end up smashing a lot more stuff. Sledgehammer! 42. Wow. Okay, so between 42 and that. 42, of course, is much slower damage. Kind of the balance, right? Well, I was going to ask, while I have people here, are people interested in me playing Fade to Silence? Because I was thinking about playing it this morning, but I installed it last night, and then this morning, it's probably easier just to keep you like that. This morning I found out that my mouse didn't work with it. Okay, this will be a good test, actually. And that... yeah, I couldn't access the whole screen with my mouse, and that I would need my controller, which is fine, but I also don't have any thumbnails or anything for it, so I'm kind of curious if people... probably no one's even heard of it. But it seems like an interesting game. I played like a bit of it, but it finally came out on Steam, like from out of early access. So yeah, it could be neat to try, or I could just play it by myself, which is also another option. I don't know. I know I'm encumbered. Ooh, calipers, nice. In a gun store box. Yeah, I think that makes sense, because I mean, if a gun store, they used to be the way that you needed calipers to make bullets, and so if you, I don't know, I figured why not put them in there. But I don't think they really, they're more for like future parts of the game. They're not actually useful at this point. I also wanted to know if people are still into this mod for now, or if I should play ahead a bit. I'm trying to get further into the game. Like the next thing I really want to do is get into making it to the military base, which in theory could be done tomorrow. The military base isn't quite rigged up as it probably could be. Probably because there's just so much testing that needs to get done, and I'm only one guy. I can only do so much. But yeah, I don't know. Seems okay. Hello, more people. Welcome to the stream. I just took this building, and now I have my thagomizer today. Yeah, so let's test out the difference, because this might need to be tweaked on this modify. Don't think it can be used on here, because it's... yeah, it's really annoying that there's incompatibilities between, I think, their system and this. I will have to try it out, though. Let me just write this down. Bike mod on bats? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? That way I can... maybe I can make them work with these custom bats and stuff. Because I think that would be cool. Because I'd rather have a unified system of mods for things rather than this weird system. I'm pretty sure it's probably just a matter of changing the tags on this one, but we'll see. Okay, so modify this. We can put them spike one on that guy, which gives this one melee damage of 24, and this one a melee damage of 26. Now, when we compare that to the sledgehammer, we have 42, which is high, but the attack speed is really low. So, because we have attacks per minute 52, and this doesn't modify it at all, but Should be faster. I wonder why it doesn't say anything there. I wonder if that's a bug from, like, modifying it. Which one seems more likely to deal damage? Because it's force times acceleration, I believe, is force equals mass times acceleration. So it's a matter of how fast you can accelerate something, and like the reason why the sledgehammer should work so well is because you have a lot of mass, but you're also generally, if you're heaving it over your head, then you have the acceleration of 9.18 meters per second of the Earth, as well as your own muscles bringing it down on something. Oh, I should hide. I need to hide if I'm going to be talking. Okay, let's turn this off. Yeah, if I'm going out to fight, this one that's on. Okay, there we go. And we'll just put away the useless things real quick and then keep talking. 27 bullets, yeah, that's pretty good. You know, that's another thing I should try, is because I'm curious also to see how well headshotting things does in this mod. I did want it to kind of be a bit more like, I guess, a lot of different things, including World War Z, and basically just a lot of zombies things where like you could one-shot them in the head, because generally any sort of bullet to the head should work unless it's just grazing their bones or something, you know? Oh yeah, this is my mod. I'm just sort of testing it. It should be out soon. Yeah, it's... What can I say about my mod? Well, it's nighttime, so I can say a lot. I know, if you guys have heard the spiel, you may not want to hang out, but... Yeah, I've been producing this mod for months and months and months now. It's... At the moment, it's only like a test version, an early version. It was going to be a melee mod, like a straight-up melee mod, but then the melee modlet came out, and so I decided to add a few more things and go from there. So there's a lot of new weapons and ways to get weapons. Like you can get, if you... Oh man, it's so dark in here. So dark. There we go. Kind of can see it. You can basically like destroy a lot of different things and get various simple weapons early on, like clubs and rebar and pipes and things like that. That's sort of the melee mod aspect of it. Plus, you know, the addition of new weapons like the Thagomizer here, which is a club sort of modeled off of the tail of the Stegosaurus, kind of. And, you know, lots of other little tweaks. One of the other things I did was add in respire sites, and I don't know. This will probably tear some parts of the community apart. But you start off early on with like a child's dose of respire sites, and they will they boost your stamina and a couple of other things just a little bit, so it basically takes away that terrible feeling at the beginning of the game where you're just like, I'm so weak, I just came from space and I have withered bones and stuff like that, right? Because like, I don't really understand why I understand why the Fun Pimps have done it. It's like a game play mechanic where you become more powerful and whatnot. But it makes the game pretty tricky for people. And I don't really feel like hamstringing people early on in the game, so I've added a simple one, and then you can find like a civilian dose, which is more powerful, and then a military dose, which is way more powerful, which ideally you'll be able to use to beat the game. You can also use, if you, it's kind of tough in random gen because there aren't any signs around, but you can also use, is this the right one? Yeah, I think it's this one. If you were playing Nava's game, you could also you could break any sign down you wanted. Gotta go to DM for this. Any old sign you wanted, and in theory you could use it as a weapon. Because, I mean, you know, if there was a sign that I could knock down in an apocalypse, And it wasn't crazily big. I mean, this one, I got to do some modding on this to make this actually better. I got to go into Unity, remodel all the things, shrink them down a smidgen. And ideally, I can find a two-handed hold. Like, maybe the sledgehammer is a good hold for this one, for all the signs, because they're kind of equivalent in size. But in theory, you can use all the signs as weapons. Yeah, I don't know. Just a thing I thought of. Would be kind of fun. That's more the melee mod aspect of it all. Anyhow, I don't legitimately have that. But yeah, stop signs are now weapons. Well, almost all signs. Yeah, and there should also be... This quest is one of the first quests you get, and it's an old notebook with stop. I gotta get some extra quotes out of there. Scrolled on the front, and basically it's just a quest that means you need to go and find a facility. Oh, that's not spelled right. Destroy. It's kind of funny. Wonder how that happened. Normally the spell check would catch something like that. Stop the zombies. Destroy. Anyway, the mission is like you have to go find this cloning factory that's producing clones that should be normally for medical practices, but of course they're infected by the zombie virus, and so they're producing all the zombies in the game. Ideally, not all of them, but a lot of them. And destroy the core of the facility to get something to win the game. It's going to require a little bit of SDX magic, but I won't be able to get to that on release 1. Yeah, anyway, that's basically it. Okay, back to the game. I need to write up for this pretty quick. Anyhow, what are we at here? Let's go test the Thagomizer outside, and maybe the Spike Club as well. Guys, why not? I'll only possibly lose my life. Hey there, zombies. I'm in the darkness. You cannot see me. But I won't have them for long. Whee! Oh! Oh, there's also lots of modifications to the zombies, too. They have different sight ranges, different reaches, different timing for when they get up. Like, those zombies, yeah, there they are, that I hit at different times got up almost simultaneously because there's a random timer on them when they get up. But because their sight range is so high, ow! All the zombies in the area are actually going to come over to me right now, because they do the same thing in the day, but it's not nearly as big a deal, because during the day they only walk, right? And I've added corpses back in. I know that's a contentious thing, but I added something in the game so that you can harvest their arm bones, which makes a very, very powerful block at the end of the game, so you can build better bases, stronger bases than vanilla. So anyway, it's a lot of stuff like that going on. That's kind of a cool picture. Let's see if we can get a better picture of this. Yeah, like that. Screenshot. There we go. Yeah, guess if I have some skill points, this is actually a good time to go checking through those. I haven't actually had much time to do much of the progression. I did a lot of stuff with, like, let's say you were in intelligence here. You can probably find, if you were really ambitious, you could probably find a lot of the recipes that you would unlock here just out in the world. Because I like the fact that, you know, you could unlock something by finding a book and reading it. And I'm sort of on the fence of taking these out and just having it more like in Alpha 14 or 15, where you had to, like, figure them out. But I know that's a problem, and this was how they solved that problem. but it doesn't make it as realistic. So I don't know. I'm still kind of on the fence about that, but as more people play it and give me feedback, I can, you know, keep on tweaking things. Anyhow, right, I didn't spend any points. And I have 2 points. And what would be... Hello? What would be good to spend them on? I don't know. The problem, I guess, though, also with Alpha 17.2 is that I can't actually make a biome that has the buildings spawn and guarantee there to be only one, which is the problem for this factory, because there should only be one in the game for it to be, you know, a proper one. But there's other things like these bases here, no, these ones, that are, they can be in more than one location. In fact, they should be, so yeah. Anyway, that's that. Yeah, basically I'm just playing through it, making sure there's no glaring bugs, at least for like a test release, and just finishing off one last giant POI, and yeah, everything should be good. Okay, so I fixed this. Now that I have a forge, I should be able to make new... I think you're dead, which is good. I hear you, but I think you're stuck on something. This'll bring all the boys. Come on, where are ya? You're in here somewhere, aren't you? I'm gonna get myself in trouble by going in here. Probably. Nope, they didn't pin me in. I'm lucky. But someone else, I think, saw me. Okay, that's fine. Stealth it up. Now, in theory, I can also build a number of the... Okay, stop that, game. Come on. Unselected, please. Ah, stupid debug menu. Okay, Z. Ah, you stupid thing. Why did you have to do that? Okay, so that's an unfortunate thing of turning on the debug mode, and it won't deselect, which is kind of funny. Anyway, ow! Get out of here. Yep, that one's dead. No, no, no! Ow! Oh god! That hurts so much. Urgh. Okay. Alright, maybe I need to have a block in my hand here. You. Ah! There we go. Kind of weird that you need to have a block in your hand to do it in survival mode. Ah! Ow! Dang it, Arlene! Stop it! Yeah. Stealth time. Debug mode off. Debug mode off. Thank you. If you guys are enjoying the stream at all, hit the like button, and if you are new to the channel and like what you see, hit the subscribe button. Time to be quiet. I don't know. Hopefully this will work. Oh. One little bump. Oh my good lord. Kind of... I don't know. Maybe they'll fix that up sometime. But yeah, in theory, there's also things you should be able to build, like a pickaxe head. Can we do that? Pickaxe head mod. Yeah, we should be able to do that. I don't think I have any rebar over here anymore, and I don't think I found any resin either. But, in theory, can we do... I don't know if we can do this or not. Okay, so I didn't... Or maybe I had done this and then it got wiped. I had one serious mistake time where I deleted a bunch of files unintentionally, and I had to restore them from a backup. And that was not good. But the idea is that you can take a lot of the different things and put custom heads onto them. So like if you find a tool handle, where's the tool handle? What are these? Melee, oh, those are all those ones. Tool handle. Why are you so elusive to me? Maybe if I just look up handle? There it is. So like if you go to the hardware store, you can find like tool handles, right? They are just there in the, like, I don't know, I think it's aisle 7 for me. And then beside them you find like all these like heads, right? And you can combine the tool handle with the tool head, and then you have said tool, you know? So I wanted to bring that into the game. I'll discard this after, because I'm trying to do like a legit playthrough just to feel how it all is, but yeah, in theory I have like a pickaxe now. But yeah, and you should be able to do this with basically everything for the tools. There should be like a tool. Where are they all? Yeah, there's a fire axe head, the pickaxe head, a shovel head, and a hoe. So you can do all those ones for now, and then you should also be able to add things like a knife spear tip to pretty much anything. At least that's the intended way for the thing to flow. Mod vehicle gun. Oh yeah, that's I think that's Guppy's mod. Our mod. Yeah. There's a couple of other people's mods which I've included as well, so yeah. Press backspace to get rid of the blue block. Oh, okay. That's such a weird place for it to be. It's way over there. Sorry, Dan, I couldn't see it because my mic is still in the wrong place. It's hard to see my chat. Okay, anyhow, let's get rid of that thing here. It was an illegitimate thing that I spawned in. That's not sitting on the ground, right? Oh well. I'm not gonna fix that. Just not gonna do it. Okay, practically morning time. I guess what I need to do is get some healing stuff going. And then... there. Oh yeah, because of the changed range, like it really does feel more like weapons help a lot more, because zombies can't hit you from as close. So if you have like a bat, it feels like you can hit them from a lot further than they can hit you, which is much more, I don't know, my personal reasoning, or realistic, which, I don't know, it just always annoyed me when like you felt like you were too far away to be hit by the zombie and it could still hit you. I don't know. I always found that annoying, so I'm trying to change it. We'll see if it works. Yeah. Because, I mean, obviously if two people are using their hands, they can basically hit each other. But if you have a baseball bat at the end of your hand, you probably can't. Oh, hey, look at this. That's like a legitimate spawn on the ground. But its collider isn't working. Yeah, so there are, or maybe that's not. Maybe that's one I found here. Anyways, you can find planks and stuff around. Oh, another workbench. That one's destroyed, though. May as well go in here. Ah! Oh, dead. Gotta finish him. Hi, ma'am. How's it going? Thank you for dying promptly. Oh, you're not dead. Ah. And you. And you. Woo. Don't hit me. I'm just little. Okay, good. Let's see. I don't have any of the lockpicks on me, so I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Battery. One of these days, actually, now we have our. Oh yeah, we have some electrical parts. We have the battery recipes. We should try one of these out. Oh, but I don't have the schematic for it yet. Cut. Oh. Kind of like in no, can create a mode off too. How about? Kind of like in Ravenhurst, how you have alarm clocks. For a long time now, I've wanted things like distractors, and this was my version of that. It was just going to be like you could find small speakers around, and you know, in places you'd actually think to look. Like you can take apart a car and get a couple, take apart TVs and get some, and ideally other things that make sound should have speakers in them. So they yeah, then you combine them with some electrical parts because that's what's in the game at the moment. And I haven't gone crazy like not crazy. I like it actually. Undead Legacy, how they have so many different parts and types of things. I haven't gone into that much detail with it, but I think I'm gonna go like a little bit more, but not quite as far as that. Because I want to add things like microcontroller boards, like Arduinos, Raspberry Pis. But I'm just gonna I'm just gonna call it like microcontroller board. I'm not gonna like specify that you need like an FPGA based board for something where you don't necessarily need it. Just, you know, just up it a little bit. Was that like seriously like all there was in that place? There must be something else there. Okay, some cooler. Anyhow, I need to get my character ready to go to the military base so I can get some better respire sights. Not that I actually need it for this playthrough, because the factory POI is not fully finished, but ideally, what is it? B? I? U? Y? Okay, whatever it is. Forget. Maybe it's O. This one should be, because it's like the end game kind of thing to do, should be an insane task to do. But at the moment, I'm still adding zombies, and I'm still adding different parts to the building, so it's not actually insane difficulty yet. It's getting there though. It's got a lot of different sleeper zones, and yeah, I'll keep working that out. Okay, what I would love is like a few little bits of medicine, so that I can, you know, deal with some zombies. Ah, like that. This one. Oh yeah, baking soda. That's going to be used in recipes for food and for the end game block. Or one of the end game blocks. Because there's going to be more than one, probably. But that's all coming. More calipers. Calipers will be more of like a scientific instrument. When you're doing science, you'll need them for building precision experiments. That's right, we have experiments. And I also intend to do, like, have a scanner so that new things in the game, you might want to scan them. Where's the entrance to this one? In the back? It's probably the stairs? Oh, it's probably up here. Right. Okay, up we go. Over we go. This is a climb on down one. Just gotta cough a little bit. Okay, better. Yep, good. Yeah, I don't know how much longer I can play. I don't know when the family's gonna get up, but Basically I'm just like looking for goodies before I go do... Dogs? Uh-oh. Before I go to the military base. Ah, get up here. Up. Yep, that's a trap. I'm just looking at that and I'm like, you know, there's gotta be a trap here. You can kind of actually see it too. I think. Is it all of these blocks? Yep. That one. And this one too. Over there. Nope, that's a real block. This one's a fake block. Yep. I have you pegged, you guys. So is this how we drop into the game? Alright. Let's just do it. I'm pretty encumbered. Well, I could get rid of these polymers and the glass. Put this down here. These could be useful. I don't know that I really need my plank club anymore, so I'm going to take out the nail and the die. I'm going to scrap this, and then I'm going to scrap this guy. Because when you scrap it, it just turns back into wood. And then here, I'm going to add this die to it. No, okay, that was a repair action instead of a modify. That way I have more space available, and maybe we can figure out something else. We don't really need the bone shiv. And the chair. Scrap the chair. I already have calipers. Yeah, it's probably good enough. Alright, let's fall for their quote trap. Uh-huh. Okay. What do we got? Shotgun Messiah. I want to do the books more like they did in Ravenhurst, but that requires me changing everything over to action skills, and I just haven't done that yet. Now, I know there's people who have mods out there for that. I just haven't done that myself, and I want to do it myself because I want to know more about what they call CVARs, which are just variables in the game. Actually, maybe I might hold off on this, or maybe I'll do this one myself and just try to gather up some stuff to go to that military base myself. So maybe we'll do that like tomorrow or something. Because it sounds like one of my kids is waking up. So that means they're going to come downstairs, and it's going to get noisy. And that's going to be that, basically. Man. Or maybe I'll just play until they actually do come downstairs. But now you guys know that that's what's going to happen. In a few minutes. I am not being very careful. There could be more places to fall down into the world here, which would be not good. Scrap that. We need more bandages, just not quite yet. That one's dead. You're not dead. So yeah. Ooh. I hear ya, puppies. I hear ya. You don't like me. Don't worry. I'll be up there to help you in a moment. Come on down, guys. Boom. Bam. Man, they get stuck on so many things. Ah! There was two of them hiding in the same space again. That's what happened. Someone, was it Dawn or Trekker? You mentioned yesterday that there was like the zombie one of the zombies turned into one of the other zombies. I think that's what's been happening, is these weird double spawns. Am I the only person who's been getting this? Or not? Anyways, okay. Gunpowder. Let's use these up. Just so I'm not encumbered. I think I'm just gonna put the sodium bicarbonate there. Nails, craft. And
Dad.
yes.
Why can you keep playing that.
Why can I keep playing that?
Why can you just play it all night?
I don't play it all night.
Why do you play it at night?
That's a good find. I don't play it at nighttime. Anyhow, guys, I'm sure there's some sort of good loot at the end here, but what I'm going to do is finish playing this POI by myself, because what I really want to do is just get to sort of more of the end related stuff, and then from there kind of, you know, see how it all plays and such. And then I'll probably do another playthrough later, or maybe I'll do a playthrough with everybody on the server. Something like that.
I'm gonna watch YouTube on my tablet.
Okay, you can watch YouTube on your tablet for now. But yeah, as you can tell, it's just going to get noisier. So, you know, we'll let things be quieter. Okay, guys, have fun. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.